What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good Saturday to you. And the WNBA is expanding, and H-Town says we want in. We're going to talk about that in this segment. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that follow button. Earlier in the week, the WNBA announced that they will be awarding their 15th franchise to Portland, which, by the way, had a franchise before it folded a couple of years ago. But again, they are back, and they will begin play in 2026. Houston Rockets owner Tillman Fertitta said, hold up, since we bringing one back in Portland, let's bring one back to Houston. If you don't know who Tillman Fertitta is, he has a lot of bread. According to reports, his net worth is $13.8 billion. So he got the money to bring back a Houston franchise. And in my opinion, Houston should always and should not have a franchise. Excuse me, by the way. The original Houston Comets folded in 2008, and again, that city has been without a WNBA professional team since then. Now let's talk about these Houston Comets. You remember, this team won 4 chips in a row with that dynamic trio of Hall of Famer Cynthia Cooper, Tina Thompson, and Hall of Famer Sheryl Swoopes, and the late guard Kim Perrott. And they were led by Coach Van Chancellor. So again, I was watching the WNBA in my mind in its heyday in the 2000s, with the Houston Comets being the go-to team. So with Houston being, I think, the 4th largest city in America, and when you talk about sports cities, right now they actually are on the rise. With the Houston Texans coming up, you got the Houston Rockets. They building a young team with Ume Udoka, they new head coach, and then you got the Houston Astros that has found themselves back in the postseason. They've won a couple of World Series in the last couple of years. So this city is right for bringing back the WNBA team. Now, will they be called the Comets again? Don't know. But Fertitta is in discussions with the league and making Houston its 16th franchise. Now, again, the league said that they will expand to a 16th team, but don't know when that will be talked about in the later years. So, again, hopefully it is sooner rather than later. And we got to say, the WNBA, which is starting their playoffs on tomorrow, it's reached different heights as far as popularity. We know with sensational rookies, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, all eyes have been on the WNBA. The ratings are up. The attendance are up. I think the Indiana Fever's last regular season game was the highest attendance of a WNBA game in league history, with over 22,000. I could be wrong on that number. But again, got to bring one to Houston, man, because I was watching this Comets team. I was watching the WNBA before it became cool. Now we got a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon because of those 2 rookies, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, and no diss to them. But I was watching it way before them, and we had a whole lot of good women ballers during that time. So again, I think Houston should get this team. I'm sure Tillman Fertitta is going to work feverishly talking with the WNBA about bringing that expansion team back. And now you're opening up, when you talk about expanding, now you're you're opening up the pool of players. Some people think that when you expand too much, it dilutes the talent. It just depends. I don't know. I think we got a lot of great women basketball players now that's coming up. And then again, with Caitlin Clark and with Angel Reese and all the others, the Asia Wilsons as well, they are definitely got all eyes on them at this point. So again, H-Town is on the list for being the next WNBA franchise. I want my H-Towners, my Houstonians. Talk to me in the comments what you think. H-Town bringing back a WNBA team, and should it be named the Comets? Like to know that? Talk to me in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that follow button. I am Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.